Today I'm showing you Marshmello Silence feat. Khalid. So let's go. Go into your keyboard and set your tempo to 142 beats per minute. Then click on the plus and add about 60 sections. And then you're gonna choose keyboards and classic grand. Have the volume in the middle, turn the treble all the way down, and add a lot of reverb. Then go into edit and just put out a note, 1. Go out and zoom in, and then drag it out to 5. Go into edit again, and start with these bass notes around C2. And now add some chords. Zoom in a little bit. And now switch this back, mark this chord, click on it, and on velocity, and have like in the middle. So all together. And now loop it. Add a new keyboard, choose classic grand again, but this time have a fourth of the volume, remove the treble, add a lot of echo and full reverb. Also go into master effects, choose echo and choose 60s echo effect. Make a clip from 1 to 9 and go into edit. And put out these notes around C5. Make it half size and zoom in a little bit. So all together. And of course loop it. And add a new keyboard. This time choose other and go down to classic clean. Turn the reverb so that it's pointing right. Now have the volume in the middle. Remove the treble. Now make a clip from 1 to 5. Go into edit and add these notes. Around C2. Zoom in just a little bit. And loop it. Add a new keyboard. Choose classic clean again and drag the reverb so that it's pointing right. But this time have like a third of the volume. Add some more reverb and make a clip from 1 to 5. Go in again and add these notes around C3 and zoom in a little bit. So all together. and then loop it. Add a new keyboard. This time choose synth pads and ethereal rhythm. And turn these knobs like this. Now have the volume, like a fourth. Remove half of the treble, remove the echo, and add some more reverb. Now make a clip from 1 to 9, then go into it and add these chords around C5. Now zoom out, switch this back, click on screen, select them all, click on the green ones, copy, click at 5, and paste it. But now remove this chord to 7 and add a new chord. So all together. And of course, loop it. And at 9, add a new drum and choose roots. Now have like a third of the volume. Remove the bass and add full reverb. Then go into edit and just put out a rim shot. And loop it. And I'll go to the track view, and at 17, split the highest piano, and go into the new clip, drag down this bass note to here, and drag this note up one note. And then add a drum, and choose trapdoor. Have just a little bit higher volume, and go into edit and make a clip from 17 to 18. So just zoom in extremely much, put out a note here between them, so you get a 2-section clip. And now add a highest kick. Zoom in a little bit. And loop it, and add a keyboard, choose synth bass, and go all the way down to substantial kick, and turn these knobs like this. Now have the volume a little bit lower than middle, make a clip from 17 to 21, and then go in and add these bass notes around C2. And loop it. Go into the track view, and now add loop, and drag out a float beat, and make sure you have 3 lines between 17 and 18. Click on the first line, and split the clip. Split it again between 17 and 18, and remove the parts on the sides. Now zoom in on this and make it half size. So you should only have a snap now and have like a third of the volume. Make sure you move it so that it's between 17 and 18. Copy this one, put it between 18 and 19, between 19 and 20, so just paste it, and stop at 25. And at 17, also add a new drum. This time, choose Hip Hop Drum Machine. Have like a third of the volume, remove the bass, and add a little bit of reverb. And then go into Edit, and put out this hi-hat. And zoom in a little bit. And loop it. Also add a keyboard at 17. This time choose Synth Classics and Electric Marimba. Turn off this one and turn these knobs like this. Add the volume in the middle and add full reverb. Then go into Edit and put out this note below C4. And loop it. Add a new drum, and this time choose Shiny's kit. Also have the volume in the middle, add a tiny bit of treble, and have the reverb in the middle. Go into Edit, and put out the highest one of these ones. And also loop it. Now go into the track view, set your marker to 25, and remove all the instruments to here. And then add a keyboard, choose Synth Leads, and West Coast Lead. And turn these ones like this. Have the volume in the middle, and remove the bass. And now make a clip from 25 to 29. And then add these bass notes, starting below C1. Make it 4 times smaller, and zoom in. And loop it. And add a new keyboard. Now choose Synth Bass and Kindergarten Bass. And turn these ones like this. Also have just a little bit higher volume. Now make a clip from 25 to 29 again, and then add these chords. Make it 4 times smaller, and zoom in a little bit. You can switch this back and mark these. Click and copy, paste them after. Now mark all these, click and copy, paste them at 25. Now mark each row and drag it to the right note. Paste it again. Just mark the lowest row, like this, and paste it at 28. So, all together. And loop it. Go back to the track view. At 33, add this piano note, the ethereal rhythm, and also the bass, the substantial kick. Zoom in and remove these ones to 40. And on your highest piano, make a clip from 33 to 37. Go into it and add these chords, around C2. Now copy this one and paste it at 37, but also remove it to 40. Also at 33, add a new drum, and this time choose big room. Have like a fourth of the volume and add reverb to the middle. Then go into edit and add 4 claps. Loop it, but only to 37. So remove it to here and go into 37, and here add twice as many. So just zoom in. Copy this one, put it at 38, click on it, settings, speed, drag it up to twice, and press done. Now just copy this one and paste 3 more after. So the fastest clap all the way to 40. And at 40, add a new drum and choose crate digger. Have almost volume in the middle and go into edit and put out these 2 sounds. And zoom in. Now go to the track view and also remove these 2 to 40. And at 41, make a clip from 41 to 43 on your trapdoor, and then add some kicks of the highest one again. And zoom in. And loop it. And now add a loop and choose pop the clutch beat 1. And on this one, have the volume a little bit lower in the middle, zoom in a little bit, and you see this bigger wave. Click here, so before 42, where there is a snare, you split it. Split it again at this small line before 42, and remove the parts on the sides. And I forgot, you should also add just a little bit of treble. Now drag it to the middle between 41 and 42. Just copy this one, then paste it between 42 and 43, and so on. And continue pasting them all the way to 57. And now add a new keyboard. This time choose synth leads and super sync lead. And turn these knobs like this. Now I have like a third of the volume. Remove the treble and half of the bass and add reverb to the middle. Now make a clip from 41 to 45 and then put out these bass notes, starting below C1. And zoom in. So all together. Now copy this one, put it at 45, but remove it to between 48 and 49. And then mark these 2, copy, paste them at 49, and go to the track view, mark these 2, copy, and paste them at 41 on your substantial kick. But click on them and go into settings and go up 1 octave. And make sure you go up 1 octave on both before you mark them again. Copy and paste them at 49. Add a new drum, choose trapdoor, add the volume in the middle, add a tiny bit of treble and a tiny bit of reverb. Go into edit and put out the lowest hi-hats. And zoom in. And loop it. Or maybe have the volume just a little bit lower, the middle. And add a keyboard, choose synth leads, and super sync lead. And turn these ones like this. Have like a third of the volume, remove half of the treble, and add full reverb. Now make a clip from 41 to 45, and then add this melody, around C3. Now loop it, but remove it to between 48 and 49. And then copy this one and put it at 49. But drag this one out to 57. And now add a sampler. So on your keyboard, click on sampler and sing this note or just record my voice. Remove a little bit of the beginning. And now have the volume somewhere around the middle. And you'll have to try what sounds best to you. Add around half of the treble and add a lot of reverb. And now go back to the last instrument. Copy this melody. Go back here. And paste it. And I will have to pitch it down just a little bit. And also have just a little bit higher volume. Just make sure you can hear the voice a little bit, but not too much. And also paste the melody at 49. But drag it out to 57. And add a new keyboard. And click on Smart Piano. And then click on this one to go back to the regular piano. Piano. And now choose Synth Pads. And Warming Waves. And turn these ones like this. Have like a third of the volume. And add reverb to the middle. And at 49 make a clip from 49 to 53. And then lay these chords. Around C3. And loop it. Also add a keyboard. Choose keyboards and classic RAM. Have the volume a little bit below middle. Remove the treble and add full reverb. Make a clip from 49 to 53 and then add these notes below C5. Zoom in a little bit. So all together. And loop it. And add a new keyboard. Choose Synth Leads and Supergroup Lead. And turn these ones like this. Have like a third of the volume. Remove the echo and add a lot of reverb. And make a clip from 49 to 53. Go in and add these notes. Zoom in. So all together. And now copy this one. Just put it after. But go into the last one and change some of the notes. Like this. And now go back to the track view and remove your trapdoor to between 48 and 49. And then click on this one, copy, and paste it at 49. And do the same thing with your hi-hat. And make sure you remove these two to 57. And also copy this drum before the drop and put it at 48. And now also add a loop and drag out long crash cymbal 3. Make sure it starts at 41 and remove it to 45. Have the volume like a third, add full treble and full reverb. And now click on this one, copy, paste it at 45, 49 and 53. And now click on this track and on duplicate, click on one of these and copy, paste it at 36, but go into settings and reverse it. And also go into the track, remove the reverb and have just a tiny bit lower volume. And this is how it sounds like with melody. And that's about it, so thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you want to, and good luck with your song.